So for the tip today, my tip is think of how you're speaking to yourself. And more specifically, what kind of questions are you asking yourself on a daily basis? And how do those questions make you feel? Start taking note of when you ask yourself certain questions or speak to yourself in a certain way, how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel uplifted and motivated and inspired and expanded? Or does it make you feel contracted and grumpy and hopeless and all those things? Because it really can shift the way that our day goes just based on the way that we speak to ourselves and the questions that we ask ourselves or the words that we use. So the next time that you find yourself feeling like, take for example, I hate making dinner most of the time. If I have time and if I have energy, I actually have learned to enjoy cooking. But most of the time, I'm exhausted and I'm spent and I just don't want to make anything. But I also want to eat healthy and I want my kids to eat healthy. And so there's a lot of times that I have to suck it up. So next time you find yourself feeling that way about something, like I have to cook dinner, I have to do the laundry, I have to whatever it is. And so often we say, I have to go to work, I have to go to this meeting. Try just shifting the wording and see how it makes you feel and see what makes you feel better. Because yeah, there are sometimes things that we do need to do that we kind of don't have a choice about, but it doesn't mean that it has to feel bad. And the way that you frame it and the way you think about it can really change how you feel about it. So instead of saying, I have to make dinner, saying something like, I get to make a healthy dinner that I feel really good about my kids eating. Or I get to go to work and make a good paycheck when other people don't necessarily have the chance to have a job. I get to. I'm privileged enough to have the chance to do whatever, or I'm privileged enough to have the things that I need to do the laundry and make it easier than going down to the river with a washboard and scrubbing your clothes like crazy. Think of all the conveniences. So it starts getting your mind thinking about how grateful and lucky you are and the things you get to do and are privileged enough to get to do. So just take note. That's your journal activity for this week, is to pay attention. Really pay attention to what you're saying to yourself, the questions you're asking, the words you're using, and try experimenting with changing those words or changing those questions. And instead of saying, why does this always happen to me? Saying something like, what can I learn from this situation? This situation seems to happen, these similar situations seem to happen to me. What am I supposed to learn that I haven't learned yet? What can I gain from this? How can I grow from this? It makes it feel more like you're in control and more like there's something that you can do about it. There's something that you can shift within yourself to make it a powerful thing instead of a disempowering thing. So give that a shot. Be mindful. Pay attention to your thoughts and the way you speak to yourself and to other people. And then experiment and see if it changes anything. And again, let me know what you find. Go and be awesome.